In this video, I'll be showing you the lessons that I put together to teach internet safety to our students. I have already been teaching these lessons to most of the fourth and fifth graders in our school, and I just want I want you to know that these are already available to you that you can use in the future with all of your students. I can also give you a very easy access to be a collaborator on this page here, the Haiku page. And if I add you as a collaborator, you can use the classroom as a teacher, so you can be an administrator of the page. Um, the page, as you know, is available for all the students. They can sign into Haiku using their district email and password. And most kids have already been trained on how to access Haiku. But if you need help with training your kids on that, please let me know. I would love to help. So this is the home page. As you can see here, this is the welcome page. I have an announcement that I posted for the students that I'm teaching. And I have a pre-assessment that they took at the beginning of the course, and that told me how much they knew about internet safety before I started the lessons. As you can see here on the left, this is a list of all the lessons that I put together. There is what the first lesson is on netiquette. And netiquette is basically the behaviors for online for the online environment. So it's what the kids are expected to apply in the online environment. So in every lesson you will see I have different types of activities. So there are some text that they can read, and then there's a video, there are discussions. This is a Google Doc that they completed as a group. This is here a discussion that I created, and you can see here that 55 kids have already posted to this discussion board. This is the safety pledge specifically on internet safety that the kids repeat every time we meet to talk about internet safety. And this is the first rule. You will notice that every lesson I added a new rule based on the lesson that the students learned, and then in the very end they had the pledge and all the rules listed at the bottom. You can post this in your classroom as well if you want. The next lesson is on online privacy. And because this is one of the very important topics, I've actually dedicated 2 lessons on this topic. So if you see here for online privacy, I included a pre and post assessment specifically for this lesson. And I included some really catchy videos. All the videos, by the way, are very catchy, and the kids really enjoyed them, and they were very informative as well. This is an activity that I borrowed from the iSafe program, which I'm going to share with you as well. That's another resource for internet safety lessons. This is another discussion that the students had about posting personal information online. And this time I taught them how to respond to the discussion responding to peers on the discussion board. The second part of the lesson has other resources. I'm just going through it quickly so I can show you that there are different activities that are very catchy for the kids, and you can incorporate these into any lesson, whether it's English language arts or research project or anything like that. So this is a very nice video that the kids can learn. You can use to learn how that there's really not a private life online. Most kids don't understand that there is the concept of digital footprint. Anything you post online can be used to track your life. This is actually an interactive game where the kids are supposed to collect all the types of information that they shouldn't be posting online, and this is the post assessment. I want to show you another example of a lesson. This lesson is actually one of my favorite, and it's on digital literacy. And digital literacy is basically being able to discern what information we should trust and not trust online. This here is an online book that they can read. And by the way, these are just images that I linked to the actual online book. So when they click on it, it'll take them to the website where the book is published. And this is some explanation, excuse me, on how to find, how to distinguish unreliable websites. And then there's a video also that's very informative, a couple of videos. And then this activity, and the kids get to find some websites or search some websites on a given topic, and then they use this checklist to determine whether or not they can trust the online resource. And then we have the pledge again, and then we have the 3 rules now, because that's the 3rd lesson on internet safety. If you go back, digital ethics have to do with not cheating, using information online. Cyberbullying is another one of my favorite. In this lesson, the kids get to do a really fun activity, which is creating an online comic. Again, this is explanation, and this here, kids are expected to create an online comic to show an example of cyberbullying and how to stand up to it. So, and this is an example that I created to show the kids what the final product is going to look like. And this is another couple of videos on cyberbullying, and now we have 5 rules on internet safety. And then you have 2 more lessons. I'm sorry, 1 more lesson about some other online risks, and then a course wrap up. So, before you wonder how can you teach internet safety, it's pretty much done for you, and I won't take all the credit for it. Honestly, I found tons of free resources online that made it very easy for me to create this course. A lot of interactive games and activities and videos that make it very easy for the kids to understand how to be safe online and what to do when they face a certain risk, in a very fun way. So I hope you find this helpful. Let me know if you need me to share this resource with you, or if you need me to model some of the lessons in your class, or if you would like me to show the kids how to sign into Haiku, or if you have any further questions. I hope you found this useful.